What's going on, everyone? Making my way outside because it's quite a nice day out today. So I also realized I haven't made one of these one-on-one videos in quite a while. So I didn't actually record that, but maybe if you can see behind my shoulder just a little bit, I don't know. I kind of went around the curve there, and there was just a stroller sitting there all by itself, and I couldn't see anyone next to them, and it was just two kids, and they were all alone. And then, what I presume the father pops out from behind the bushes, and then he's like, "Oh, hi, hello." I'm like, I got fucking scared there for a second, dude. That was really weird. I'm like, did someone leave these kids out here all alone by themselves? Shit. Yeah, and then like two other kids appeared, and yeah, he has a whole caravan there, so we're good. I thought I had to like call the cops or something for a minute, but yeah, we're good. All right, so you can tell I'm gonna try to get up there, but no promises. I haven't been up here in maybe 6 months. I haven't hiked in maybe two. Just thought I would try to get up here maybe one last time before I move, which we'll get into more when I get up top or get tired enough and have to sit down, and then I'll actually talk some more. But before then, we'll just be trying to get up here. Man. Well, I'm not even halfway up. Not even like a quarter of the way up, I don't think. But yeah, I mean, it goes even further beyond there. So I just wanted to kind of talk about what's going on with me. Yeah, here in about a week and a half from when this video will be uploaded, hopefully the 20th of November on Monday. If you're watching it by now, that is. I'll be moving out at the end of the month on the 30th. Will be my mom and I's last day here, so very stoked for that. And I think I see a drone or something up there. Oh no, that's an actual bird. Okay, I don't know if the camera can pick that up or not, but yeah, that was something. It's kind of flying like statically, so I'm like, okay, is that a drone, like a kite or something? No, that was a bird. So yeah, I'll be doing my last day of work at my current job. Cannot wait to get that over with. I've been looking forward to it for a long time. People are great. The work is just, I mean, work for any job really isn't spectacular, but that's what we're there to do. So yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then the rest of the upcoming week and a half or whatever will just be packing and getting our house clean and ready and to move. So yeah, last time I did one of these, or should I say moved, right, I was a completely different person. At least the one that I have pictured in my head. Maybe I'll put a video clip up if I can find it, if I still have it around. I'll probably just do a spontaneous live stream whenever I come back. I have no idea when that's going to be, so don't ask. To show you exactly what I'm referencing. It's safe to say that I'm quite proud of myself for how far that I've come. I don't think that I would have stayed how I was if I literally stayed in Washington or anywhere else for that matter. I just felt like I really needed this. I needed to get out in the world and see things and explore. Well, that's on the whole exploring part is on the agenda. When that will happen, I don't know. Maybe after I move, I have some ideas, some plans for videos and stuff. But I've had a lot of plans for that stuff here too. Jeez, that just did not work out. So, all right, well, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I'm gonna continue climbing, and yeah, we'll talk about something else maybe. Never mind it going up more. My sugar's going low, so I have to scale down the mountain while the wind is blowing in not a favorable direction. So, yeah. All right, well, I'm down now, kinda. I have about a 20-minute walk back home, but yeah, I've actually made probably like 2 or 3 videos doing this kind of thing, right? Just talking to the camera and actually going up this mountain, or even down that way a bit. Like one day I recorded a video that was maybe like an hour long, but the walk itself took 2 hours to get to the hiking spot, and then it took like another hour and a half to actually do the hike. But I mean, the view was worth it. I deleted all the footage though, because it was like I was filming it like I am now, right? The phone screening away, and the front camera of the phone recording me, just because it looks better than the screen on the inside of the phone. So what the camera was doing was like flipping like vertically and horizontally the entire time, and this would have been a pain in the ass to edit that. So, and try to fix all of it. So I just deleted it all. This is probably what I want to do the most, to be honest, is do stuff like this outdoors, whatever that is. I don't know quite yet. I have a few inspirations, but I'm not gonna say names because I'm just not gonna do that. So, yeah. Yeah. So after the move, I'll be staying with more family again, like I did when I first moved here. It should go better this time. I hope it does anyway. I seem to have misfortune when it comes to staying with different people, but like I said, I think we should be good this time. I thought about this quite a bit, like what to say and stuff, but now I just don't know what to say, because I've been constantly trying to catch my breath. Like I said earlier, I've not been up here in a while, so yeah, it's nice to try to one last time anyway. I feel like that's a common theme here for me, is trying new things and taking what you can out of those experiences, even if they don't work out fully. Yeah, and like with the whole family comment, right, and staying with people, I don't know. It's just I don't want it to come off as like having ill will toward people or hating people, but that's just what's happened, right? People, I guess, expect something out of me, and then because I've changed beyond their belief, they just cannot fathom it. So yeah, while I've been here, I've overcoming some drastic life changes, such as the diabetes, as some people pronounce it. That's not quite something that I can overcome, but I can learn to deal with it. So yeah, kind of a short story, right? I was on, if you don't know, you have to take these shots. Like I've been given a pen and needles, and I have to give myself shots every time I want to eat something. I have to inject myself with this liquid called insulin, and I have to count how many carbs I'm going to eat, and then I adjust the amount of liquid depending on how many carbs I'm going to eat. So I got sick of doing the pens and the needles because I've been doing that for about a year and a half at that point. And then a couple months ago, I decided to look into insulin pumps. And if you don't know what that is just something that you stick onto your body, like around the stomach area. And you have this other phone thing, or your phone, if your device has that requirement for the app, you can just type in the carbs and then the pod will give you insulin, right? You take it off every 3 days, you put on a new one, fill the pod with insulin, then you put the pod back on, so you don't have to keep doing shots. So I did that for about 2 weeks maybe. It sucked because I like to sleep with my stomach a lot, and you cannot sleep on your stomach with that thing on. So I was running into a lot of issues, and I couldn't really sleep well. And as a diabetic, you're supposed to get a lot of sleep or whatever, and that didn't happen. That was not happening. So, and then eventually, it would be like, I've been doing push-ups a lot. I've been trying to keep up with them every night, and you can also not only put it on your stomach, but on the back of your arm, like right below your arm. And so I tried that one night, and then it just it's called a cannula, I think. It's the little like tube that injects insulin into your body fat. Well, it injected right into muscle into my arm, and I had to rip it off immediately. And then and like I couldn't salvage the insulin left in the pod. You had to throw it away. You can't like put this thing back in and then stick it on somewhere else. No, you had to throw it away. So I wasted like an entire week's worth, or even like 3 or 4 weeks worth of insulin right there if I were doing shots. But so I'm like, oh my god, this is just terrible. So I tried putting the pod on my stomach, and then it went in okay. And then a couple days later, it started like bleeding, and like there was like a little red spot coming out from where the cannula was going into. And then because it started to feel, it was just like painful, man. So I took it off, and then just gushing blood came out. So I'm like, all right, to hell with this. So I had to stop using that because it's just too much of a pain to do that. So yeah, I'm back to doing insulin pens. It's not fun. It's not definitely not fun. I would say that's probably influenced my outlook on life more than I'd like to think. Like now, I mean, I'll be honest, not a lot of things make me happy anymore. I mean, I'll get like small bits of happiness or whatever, right? Like now, I'm sure like you watching this video, you're like, oh yeah, he seems okay. Well, yeah. I don't really look for happiness anymore. I haven't really bothered trying to make friends or anything. I've met some cool people, right? But like I'm gonna be moving, and I haven't really bothered to really get to know anyone, because I'm literally, since I moved back here last year, I'm like, all right, I'm moving. I'm not even gonna bother trying to get to know people, which I guess that's kind of a douchey thing to do, right? Not a good thought, but whatever. There are worse ones. So yeah, I just kind of look for purpose, glorious purpose, as Loki likes to put it. And then in my experience, happiness comes along with it, right? Because if you just look for if you just constantly go after happiness, then you're just feeding into every desire that you had. And to me personally, that's kind of unhealthy. You need a mix of uncomfort with the comfort, and you'll be a more well-rounded individual because of that. Yeah, so just a lot of thoughts, a lot of things that I would like to say. I'll probably end it off here in a minute, though. I just think that I'm ready to go back now the right way. Last time I kind of left a bit selfishly. I left my mom here. I'm leaving the right way this time. We're going together, and we're gonna just move on from this place, because it's I'll tell you, I am never coming back here. Obviously, never say never, but I seriously mean it. Like, I am not coming back here. It's like ground zero for all the terrible things that have happened to me. So, yeah. Yeah. I just thought I'd get out here and share with y'all what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. Yeah. But